survive that?
I don't know.
I should have blew you a new butthole.
I'm gonna scan his ship damage. Looks like he's at 97.2%.
I don't know how I did not get any damage from that.
Dark Hour, the Death Walker.
Let's, can you put it at about 25%? Oh, no, that's not, you're supposed to hit it with the laser beam, not your ship. As he backs off the screen like out of shame. That was good. Oh my God!
You inject them with the drug, you need to like manage the blood alcohol level.
How did I just die?
You know. What?
Somebody ran into me and now I'm dead.
Also, it might be controversial, but I feel like, oh shit, what the?
See, you can take it right to the gate. I'm still alive. And I will definitely be participating and sending things to you guys when I can. And everybody, give, Clip of the Day is back, so definitely give them a follow over there on YouTube. Check it out. Why? Oh shit! I have no helmet on. I have no helmet. Who let me go outside without a helmet?
Not just me anymore. Yay.
Reprieve.
Well, that does my... So we could take a look at the whole A. Oh my God, just as I spawn in, he's already shooting me. Really, I'm glad your skills are so bad that the only way you can hone them is shooting a defenseless, slow-ass ship. That's not even fighting back. And this is what you find to be, good for you. I have a feeling this person is probably 5 years old. And he... Let's just put you guys all up here on Coffin Rock. See, you guys are a nice and neat little pile. We'll put H3 on top of this. He's got the bear head. Oh, it fell off H3. There we go. Are you guys opening the hangar door?
There's a guy who didn't even know how to power his fucking Dragonfly engines off only. He couldn't figure it out. Couldn't do it.
All right, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. Today is the finale of the System 7. We're lining up at the starting line right now while everybody else is getting their vehicles all set. And we are going to be doing this. I have the first leg with the STV. Anril has the second leg with the Ursa. The third leg is going to be filled in by Gravity Cat with the RC. And, of course, the final leg, once again, just same as last year, is going to be Big Flex. So we are getting closer and closer to the start of this here. Just keep in mind that once the race starts, I will be cutting off the chat and minimizing all of that so that I won't be able to interact with you guys until after I finish my portion. So please bear with me on that, and I'm going to leave my lights off until I finish my portion, then we'll kick them on.
Discord streaming open. I'm getting
dipping down to 23, 24 frames per second, but that's acceptable.
Everybody is ready?
Yeah, I don't have mine open yet, but I have 2 Twitches open.
Am I good to give the ready?
Yeah, we're ready, right? I'm ready.
Ready?
Right here.
All right, so as we are getting ready here, I am going to go ahead and minimize the stream as we get closer, and everybody, hopefully you'll enjoy the race, and I'll talk to you after the first leg. All right, everything is minimized. Bailey, this is the worst time. Go lay down.
Right.
Dogs.
Well, you can let her out and she can stay out for a little bit, right?
Yeah, she can. It's just a matter of getting her to go. I don't think we're any close to getting ready. We only got 3 teams, right? Come on, outside. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Out. Out. Come on, Bailey. Out.
Just run.
They're going to add a leg to this race, apparently.
Right. Yeah, I barely made it back in time. Shoo.
Yeah, I was watching for your name tag. I'm like, should I post something to Corsair saying, please wait?
Right. So if I was going to be any longer, I was going to send a message to you all saying ask questions, stall. But I was like, if I can make it by 3:15, I know I'll be fine. I got in. He was like, last chance for invites. I was like, invite me. And I was still loading into the game when I was asking for an invite.
Nice timing.
Yeah, fuck, I've been running. Me and Dark done a little practice earlier. I wanted to get more in, but some last minute shit came up with my daughter's party. The vendor that was delivering the flowers and balloons, something came up and they couldn't deliver them, so I had to travel like 45 minutes from where we're at to where they're at to pick everything up and run it down and then set it up, because we paid them for everything to deliver and set up, you know. So I expect a refund on that, because I had to drive an hour and a half round trip and rush to do all this last minute, you know, like, come on, man.
You didn't use Origin Florist, did you?
No.
What is it with you and businesses fucking you over this time of year?
Well, so they said they had vehicle issues, or something was wrong with their van, and it would start, but it was knocking. They couldn't trust to send the driver that far. I was like, but you all would have known this morning. Why did you wait till 12 o'clock to call me and tell me this? You know, like, the fuck? You know?
All right, dogs are outside.
I just have horrible luck when it comes to stuff like that, I'm telling you.
Yeah, really. Jeez. At least your computer isn't running off flowers.
Right? Well, hopefully it ain't on fire by the end of the day. After this race, I'm doing the Enzia hour. I'm doing, what the hell was their name? Oh, that's not, whatever, the other race company. I'm doing their race today.
Anzia.
Anzia, yeah. If we're done here in time, I'm gonna attend that race. It's a 1 hour, as many laps as you can get, respawn as much as you want race. So
cool. And just in case anybody missed it, when for Dark, me, and Gravity, after you've tagged off and the next racer is driving, put in tag Big Am, say the name of the team and who's racing next.
Yep.
And pass the checkpoint on the left.
Yes.
right, or you still probably won't be DQ'd, even though they said you would.
They mean business this time.
I sure hope they put the Ursa checkpoint in the exact same spot, because like I don't really have any moments to switch to first person and look for the I have to pause.
So I did talk to him and verify that all the checkpoints were the same. In chat before I switched over here, and he said nothing has changed from last year. All the checkpoints are in the same location. So as long as they place them in the correct location, all checkpoints should be where they should be.
Yep. I got Dark Neon and a 315 right in front of me. I think he's the Go vehicle.
Yeah, I see one of Gravity's packages. It looks like it's in the right spot.
I'm not even worried about packages for me.
You don't have any, do you?
Nope.
I only see one package so far.
Oh, well, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but a couple of them's... Oh, never mind, them are drop-offs.
I'm glad I got that extra practice in nighttime this morning.
Yeah, I wanted to get back and get some more practice in, but I had stuff come up to where I couldn't, and I've been running non-stop since I left earlier.
Yeah, I saw you finally pop in. I'm like, damn, good to see you.
Yeah, I was rushing.
I was about to like say, hey, look, Flex is having some PC issues, and he's trying to get connected right now. He's going to need a late invite. But there was somebody else that popped in while I was on the tram heading over to Gate 1 that asked for an invite, so...
Right. If I was going to be any later, I told myself in 3:15, I was going to send something to one of you all saying...
Well,
hey,
Gravity Cat volunteered to do your portion.
Yeah, he got
As a
little
worst-case
practice on it.
scenario.
Right.
Oh, dang! They just told Sugo he's not on the start line. He can't line up where he is.
Where's he at?
All the way to the far left. Because last year it was, in this opening, in line with the wall that would go across the opening, and he went all the way to the left-hand side, which is my backup spot if I couldn't get this spot. So Dexter just told him that he's got to move. Oh, God. Let's not be like that. I may have gotten my first order off my website today, too.
Oh, nice. Well,
Guy
congrats
contacted
on
me
that.
on Facebook Messenger about doing a custom system for him.
Nice. Congrats.
So he sent me everything he's looking for. I'm going to send him an invoice later tonight, and he's got a trade-in with a 3600 Ryzen 3600 with a GTX 1660.
So how are you gonna handle the trade-ins? The value of what you would get if you took it and sold it yourself? Or...
No. I look at all the parts that are in it, see what the current selling price on eBay is, and then deduct some based on what I may or may not need to add in to sell it. And currently, I could probably sell that system for about $325, so I'm giving him about $225 for it. If it's in good condition. If it's less in good condition, then I'll mark it down. I sent him a range of everything from $100 or less if it's in poor condition, fair condition, $175, $225 if it's in good, perfect working order. If it's in condition he says it's in, he's going to send me some pictures of it. Then I'll give him the full $225, and then I'll, clean it up and won't even really have to add anything to it. And then I'll take that off the cost, and I'll put that up as a refurbished system. What is Endermaster and Circle Worm are in one vehicle? So was Circle Worm gonna ride with Endermaster to the Ursas?
That's not allowed.
Yeah, they just told him they can't both be in one vehicle,
Right, that is not allowed.
Weird.
which means
I
he's going to have to get from here down to gate 2.
Right. Well, there is a spawn should be set. There is a suicide button.
Yep.
I idle check everybody. AFK'd out.
What's that?
Oh yeah, I'm
I don't-
constantly moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every so often I'm popping my throttle just to make sure that I'm staying active.
Good.
All right, so Gravity, I am in my big legendary armor. I'm basically the only person in brown armor over here. I am, just I'm going to tell you, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm the 6th Dragonfly, but I'm not up on the line with them. I pulled back just a little bit, so the ass end of my Dragonfly is like sticking out further than theirs, so I'm easy to be spotted.
Okay. And I assume you would be on the left-hand side of as I'm approaching the gate.
Ender,
As you're approaching the gate, left-hand side.
and Endermaster just said, "Oh, we were told we could do this last year." No, that wasn't allowed
It
last year.
wasn't. No.
Wasn't allowed last
Because
year.
Endermaster's doing the first leg, then Circle Worm's doing the Ursa, and then Endermaster's in the 3rd and 4th leg.
The only time that they allowed that last year was the Grey Cat Social.
Yeah.
They said they didn't care then. That's the only time I've ever seen it. Quick question, Gravity. I should have asked this before I pulled like that, but are you going to run up and drop down, or are you going to run around the front? Which way are you coming? Because I was thinking
Run
you
up
were gonna
and
run
drop
up
down, I think, is the ideal line for that.
Okay,
That's what
then
you
yeah,
should
that's
be doing.
right. That's why I pulled this way, so I'm sticking out. When you drop down, you'll be able to see me clearly.
Dexter's
And then
just
run up
like
the center ramp and then over.
Dexter just said, "I'll take him to the gate." There's a suicide button.
Yeah, I didn't see any mention of having to go up the ramp and then over, but
It's
I
safer. You do the ramp so that you don't get run over by people coming in.
yeah.
Right.
That's the only purpose of the ramp. And it's the safest way to do it because I can see definitely somebody getting run over accidentally very easily.
I'm pulling in and turning right, doing a hard right before I get out. So if somebody slams into me,
No, but I mean of other STVs coming in or another vehicle coming in to do the handoff.
right. But when I park my Ursa, I'm gonna turn hard to the right so that when I get out, my Ursa's behind me as I run to the ramp.
Yeah. I'm just going to pull right up to as close to the ramp as I can and just get out and book it.
Just be careful to not be on the ramp.
Well, no, it's the middle ramp where no vehicles come down.
Right. And just be careful to stop on the dirt and not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, guy next to me has the exact same paint. Boo.
I think I'm the only one out here with the green paint.
I have so many tags blocking it. I can't tell. I think you were mentioning game chat, Andrew, but there's too much blocking like that.
They're still trying to sort out Circle Worm being in the STV with Ender.
I think they're saying your Earth is still powered up.
They said Gerbo and Uphill Jordy still had their cyclones on, but Gerbo made sure to shut it off. It has to be engine off and power off.
What the? I powered it off. I'll double check.
God, I hope nobody runs with headlights.
They probably will.
Oh yeah, there's a great chance that even if the sun comes up for the disadvantage for you.
Yeah, with where my gamma is and everything right now, but luckily it stays night here almost always.
Right, I'm getting a I'm hitting a check right now, and I will let you know.
It should be like 20 minutes to a half hour, if I'm remembering right.
No, rises in 13 minutes.
Son of a, that went by quick.
Yeah, fix your gamma, Dark, if you need to.
I think I'll be okay. This is the same setting I was running at during the daytime when I put up the record time. I think I can make it work. It'll be, I don't even know how many teams actually are here today after who's dropped out and who hasn't.
Flex, you sent that in global.
What'd he send?
A guy, he's dropping me stuff here. I meant to sit in party, have party select. I put 07. But yeah, that wasn't meant to go.
I think they're more concerned about global voice.
Yeah, I won't for anything else, but he's dropping the raving. You know the little cards we got, the envelopes. He's dropping them to people. I don't know why, but he was the guy that didn't know where the checkpoints were and
Great.
through
Now-
how to do it.
Oh my god, I got a guy right on my left and he's lined up right on all the pancake rocks. That is not
Okay,
the
well-
spot you want to be.
And let him figure that out. And hopefully he does the stall out at the beginning and you have to jump on him anyways, you know? That's what you gotta try to plan on doing there.
Who's that? There's not even a tag on him.
Someone talk to you in party, Flex.
Yeah, I have party selected and it is not going to party, so I'm just not saying nothing else.
Not really wise.
Right, because it says, like if I hit the enter key, it says party, but if I hit F11, it says global, so I'm getting both on there, so.
Gravity Cat for box numbers for Cyclone. See all pinned messages. Oh, CP2. Oh, yeah, I just went back and forth to just stay active in the thing. This guy moved closer to me.
What does CP2 mean?
Oh no! Look, Gerbo says looks like 352417. I think they're Gerbo's answering your box number.
All right.
Yeah, Static Mess put them in. Yours is 352417.
That looks not right. That looks like the last one. What's the
That is
first one?
So that is the last one. That is the one at the spot at
It's
that.
at the overpass.
Yeah, I was trying to think what it's called. Yes, that is the one there.
Gilly 22 is the
Thought
one
other
that's right
was
on my
in the
left.
corner on the first little bit.
Looks like there is not one there.
No, there is only that package. I only see 2 other packages on Andrew's line.
Yeah, there should be 2.
Right. The issue here is there's only 5, and we have 2 on my line, 2 on Andrew's line, and 1 on your line. Right?
Yeah, looks like it.
According to the map in the race 4, there's only 4 checkpoints. 1 on mine, 1 on Gravity's, and 2 on Flex's.
Right. Well, there. So
That's different.
I see 1 at. Okay, well, them 2 actually might be mine. Okay, yeah. So I see. Okay, I was wrong. I see my 2. I see Andrew's 1, and I see Gravity's 1. So yeah, you only have 1 in front of you, Andrew, and Gravity. You have 1 in front of you, and I have my 2. That they don't even need boxes for mine.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's I don't understand.
your line Gravity had 2 last year, but they removed the one at that corner where you turn out at the open area. There's no checkpoint there.
Okay.
Probably because there's nowhere else you can go but that way.
This dude has a Pico on his back seat. Does he not realize how horrible of a mistake that is?
He won't even stay
He'll be
there.
okay. No, he won't stay
Right.
there. He'll be up in the air in no time.
Yeah. It's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
All right, so my mic's going to be active while I'm running, and then I'll go mute once you take over Anrol. And again, I apologize to everybody in the chat. If you're watching on stream, the lights will stay off while I run. I will kick those on actually once I swap out with Anrol. And I unfortunately cannot see the chat, so I will not be able to answer any questions. But as soon as I am done with my leg of the race, I will backtrack and answer any of those questions that are there.
All right, brief interruption. Who wants to do the countdown?
Well, I've got the attorney chat up.
Yeah, so you don't need to do it. One of investors.
I can read it. It's fine.
Okay. Then if you want to do that and do the dark Annual handoff, I'll do the Annual you handoff, and then Annual if you want to do the Gravity me handoff.
Well, the handoffs don't have to be instantaneously. They just said when the STV person hands off, next thing you do, just go ahead and put it into the chat.
Yeah, I think they want the driver that's handing off to do the.
Yeah, so just whoever's handing off to who, the one that's completing your leg, do the chat message for the handoff to the next person.
After you
That'll
hand
work.
off.
Yeah, after you do the handoff, obviously. Now we got questions about somebody changing driver order.
How's your all's ping? I'm running just on like a 29 right now. Mine's pretty decent.
I haven't even looked at it.
112, 113.
150 about here.
Well, at least I have a really low ping for the Dragonfly, I guess.
That's good.
Oh, I need to set my camera.
Server FPS is dog shit, but other than that, it's alright.
I still got more STVs just arriving.
Well, I was noticing my Ursa doing wonky things no matter what the server FPS was doing, so.
Well, like Dragonfly as well. I had it explode a few times this morning just for absolute no reason.
Wonderful.
All right, quick hit.
Make sure you keep moving your characters.
What's that?
Make sure you keep moving your characters.
Yep, I have been.
Shuffle, shuffle.
And the guy that was just on my left just backed out and went somewhere else. Good for me.
Nice. Yeah, I was worried about how close he was.
Make sure to shuffle flex.
Yep.
I mean, technically, just turning, well, you can't flex, but if I turn my wheels, that should keep me in.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm not on the Dragonfly. I'm standing right behind it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't be on your Dragonfly.
Right. Well, while I was AFK, I just reached over every couple seconds was moving it. I got my daughter an AR for her graduation, so I had to put it out. She's getting more into shooting, so I felt like it was a good gift for her. I got her 300 blackout.
Funny thing is, I can see the other STVs, but most of them have no drivers in them.
Suppressed or none?
None.
Not yet.
No. Yeah, not yet. No, I gotta go through the process, you know. Get the 8 to 10 months, maybe even a year for the tax stamp, and then I'll.
Yep.
Come on. I don't know what else we can be waiting for.
Yeah, they're probably waiting for daylight if I had to guess.
Yeah, the sun's coming up. Jump over to their Twitch and see if they're saying anything.
They're doing the Beacon 250 advertisement.
It's gotta be light, man.
Alright, I'm gonna back the gamma down a bit.
I was just about to point that out. Adjust your gamma.
I mean, I was doing fine with it where it was this morning, but if I got the opportunity to, I might as well just back it down a little bit now. H3 kind of helped me find a little bit better setting by bringing the brightness up a little bit and the gamma adjusted a little bit. I think this will be okay though.
Talk through your line if you have to.
Oh, I'm going to be.
Okay.
If I have to, I will sing a freaking nursery rhyme. I'm going to kill the music too once they start the 1 minute warning. Now where's this guy going? Oh yeah, let's get right next to me. What the? Dude, you want to get any closer to me or what? Moved over so he could allow somebody else in.
Move back if you have to.
I'm gonna keep an eye on these guys. I'll have to see if he has the movement bug right at the beginning. I'm just gonna go. If he is right with me, I'll let him just scoot ahead of me. There you go. He's kind of moving over more in the middle between the two now. I think he realized he was a lot closer to me than he thought.
I don't quite understand. It's like these people have never played this game before, the way they line up next to each other. No vehicle in any circumstance likes that.
No.
Check your hydration.
Hydration is good. I super hydrated before logging off this morning. I think they're waiting for reports from one more person. Maxine.
5 minutes from start.
Ready. Where'd you see
According
that?
to Their Twitch.
Oh, okay. All right, so supposedly we're 5 minutes away. Move my wheels so I still register in game.
I've got about 10 minutes, so I will be AFK for a few.
Yep. Just make sure your guy doesn't time out. I'm hoping this guy to my right doesn't realize there's a rock directly in front of him.
I'll just turn right into you.
It's either that or he's going for that wide opening on the right, because there's a little gap where I go, and then there's a big wide opening on the right, but there's little pancake rocks in there that you can't see. So maybe he's planning on going right. Better not scratch up my green paint job. Oh, I shouldn't have ate that chicken parm. Who's this coming across the field now? Oh, don't tell me somebody's just now getting here. Yep, somebody's just now getting here. And he hit a rock.
You're up. You just had 2 minutes on the string.
Yeah, somebody just pulled up. All right, so that's our 2-minute warning. It looks like maybe that was the final person to get out here. Turn your damn lights off. Oh, it was AAWA Drunken Turtles. I guess they had to finish their drinking first.
Well, you probably won't get hit with a Corsair this time.
I'd appreciate that. The sun is coming up. People are turning on your lights. Turn your lights off. You don't need them. It looks like Dark Neon's moving.
Bronzy said that we're his pick for third place.
Oh, let's
Overall.
not disappoint him. I like Cronzy. He seems like an alright guy. And he can
I like
rock a
to disappoint
beard.
everyone.
Huh?
Right.
I like to disappoint everyone. 1 minute maybe coming up.
1 minute.
Yep, 1 minute warning.
You got your camera set right?
Yep.
Got your brown pants on?
I don't wear pants.
Hey, you've practiced enough.
All right.
You got your line. You got to start.
Just watch the other guys around you.
Yep. Hey, at least I can't catch air and have somebody drive under me.
Never say never.
Watch the rocks in front of you, and then watch the guys around.
Yes. Just prioritize getting there.
Yep. "15 seconds.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Oh, this is freaking wily.
Don't forget to talk your way through your line.
All right, going for pumpkins. Look for my pumpkins. There's my
It's just another
pumpkins.
practice. Don't worry about anybody else.
Put the pumpkin. Get my second pumpkins. Come on, you bastard. Watch Matterhorn.
You gotta let off for a second to get it under control. Do that when you need to.
Yep, no sense in breaking a record. Just get there.
No, I just gotta calm down.
Yep,
Come
take a
on,
breath.
I do this
You're all
30 times.
right.
30 times I've done this. Going for the S curve. Going for the S curve turn. Ah, god damn it, oversteer. Stop oversteering.
Slow down a little bit if you have to.
Yep.
Go high. Not that high. God. Ah, damn. Rocks.
Just another practice. Don't hit the rocks. You know your line.
I know this line.
Yeah, take a breath.
Ah, God. Come on. Back.
Take a foot off the gas if you gotta collect yourself.
No, I just gotta breathe. Calm down.
There's no sense
Taking
in
the
being
gravity cat
upset.
cut. This is just practice. It's the same as practice.
It's one more run.
Just another race with friends.
That's it.
It's not like we're gonna get any prizes, so you know.
Right.
Just need to practice.
Laugh it off. Let's go.
Ah, shit. I got fucking turned around.
Watch your next line.
Ah,
You're okay.
shit.
You're okay. Just
on.
don't get hung up. Work your way out there easily.
Yeah, I know this shit. Come on.
All right, you got it.
Go for those mangroves. Take my second split. Going for mangrove number 2. We're gonna go for panel after that. Watch that rock.
Yeah.
Stay on my wheels. Mangrove number 2, going for panel. Come on. Watch the speed, watch the rocks. Watch the freaking drifting. Come on, I got this. Going for uprights. Now I gotta go for Matterhorn. Just calm down. That's all I gotta do is calm down.
Take a breath.
There's no stakes here. It's fine.
Right.
Matterhorn's gonna be on the right.
Hello. Thank you for
Oh, it's Matterhorn. I think I missed Matterhorn.
That's fine. What's your next line?
On the split. I'm on split. I'm on a rock. This is not my normal line. Come on, get this shit together.
Everybody else has gone hard left, so you're in a good position.
God damn it.
Get in.
Fuck.
Take your time, Derek. Nothing to worry about.
Alright, I'm at the cut. Alright. Come on, this is the back 2/3. We got this.
Just like you've done 1,200 times. Without a Corsair.
Need to come more right. I know this line. Come on. Nobody around me. This is just a practice.
No, you got nobody right. Everybody went left. Hard left.
Watch speed.
You get the
there.
truck to yourself essentially, so don't worry about it.
It's just you.
We're running into rocks right now. Not knowing what to do about it. Just stay on your lines, you know, and avoid the rocks that flip in and be all set.
Yep. Go left here, go back to the mangroves. Come around a little bit to the left. Going for barrels. Come on, barrels. Don't overcorrect. Back out there, come on. Oh, this is definitely not a record time, but I have a fairly wide open path here.
Yeah, you are good. You were by yourself. You're chilling.
These
We're not going for
mounds.
the record, we're just going for the finish.
And go into transition. And get through
About 6 minutes
dip.
in.
After the dip, we're gonna go into the wash basin. There's my cactus. I like that cactus. That's my favorite cactus. That is not my favorite tree though. Let's avoid that. Let's go up the wide path. And where'd that little rock come from? All right, now we're gonna go on the right side. These two are gonna go down the right side, then we're gonna turn towards wall. Me and my stupid frickin' nerves.
Hey, just chill. You're good. You
Nothing nervous.
Barrels. And we're gonna turn towards corner. Going for corner. Come on, don't oversteer. No oversteer, come on. I can do this. We're in the basin right before corner. We want to stay left of that cactus. Come on, line up on that gap. Line up on the gap. We're on the gap. Now we're going to follow the rock line.
Keep on and do what you need to do.
And we're aiming for center.
You're all by yourself out there, so nothing to worry about for other competitors.
And now we're going to go debris. After debris, twin cactus. Twin cactus, come left. We're going to go right across the top of this basin.
Just remember to stay a little left on that rock coming on.
And back up. Went a little too far left there, but we're back on track. And we're going to get a little speed boost going across this dip.
Make sure your character's moving in.
And we're going to shoot for our gap.
Yeah, Yep, you're coming up on Trouble Rock. Go stay a little left. Nice. Past Trouble Rock, you're good.
Ah, rolled, but I saved it.
Okay, don't do that, but yeah.
We're gonna go down between here. A little bit too far down. Let's not drift through this. Let's keep our line. Come on. Gonna go out. Stop drifting. Stop your drifting. Come on.
Slow down if you have to.
Cooperate with me. Gonna turn in and miss that little rock there. Come back to our normal line. Make sure we don't get caught in here.
About 45 seconds, Andrew.
Come on, get out.
Go up the ramp, turn left.
Yep, moving.
I'm now the first Ursa, the one next to me left.
Sorry for the long delay.
You're in third, that's fine.
You are good. Great fucking
Good job,
time,
Dark.
I could have done a lot better, but thank you. I appreciate that.
No, that was great.
Yeah, you just had one little
You
hiccup,
got
but
there.
You pulled it.
You're right in front.
Hi,
I'm right in
Enroll.
front.
Tag,
Hello.
you're it.
Let's go.
All right, Admiral, just another practice. Stay calm, do what you know to do. I have no idea about your lines, so good luck out there.
Yeah, he's got that line down so much. We should be in first by the time Andrew finishes his line.
All right, handoff listed in chat.
Nice.
Good fucking job, Dark.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice work, Dark.
You know, you're always your own worst critic, though.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing I
But
will
you did what
definitely
you needed
say.
to do.
I got there, so, and I think I was surprised to see so many people go left.
Yes, there wasn't a very decent line through there.
No, and I think that allowed me to actually, thankfully, make up some grounds.
It did. Andrew's about to put us in first place here.
All right.
On this one.
Oh, Tech Trainer says congrats to you and your family, Flex. Demon Boys, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Watch out for the pumpkins cheating already. Hey, I named them pumpkins after your avatar there, J-Scale. All right, let's get Anral's view up here. You pop that out. And let's go full screen with it.
How you feeling, Andrew? You good?
I'm shaking.
Hey, you're okay. Look,
Yeah.
you've hit this line so many times. You got the fastest time so far that I've seen anywhere by a minute. You are good.
Again,
Believe
it's
me,
just practice. Just another day of practice.
I fully understand the shaking thing.
We're not even trying to win this. We can't place any better than third, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
Anrol, I gotta mute myself so I don't distract you. Good luck. I know you can do it. All right, everybody. So, Jay Scale, you are the Pumpkin King, my friend. We got Anrol off in the Ursa now. Actually, that is probably the most nerve-wracking I've been, even from Whiteout. It took me a couple of seconds there to really kind of calm the nerves. But we are in a good spot here as Anrol takes off in the Ursa, and he is definitely an Ursa god there, so he is going to hopefully kill that, but, you know, definitely...
1cc DNF'd.
Gravity Cat, Flex, and Anral, these guys make this team what it is. If it wasn't for these guys to motivate me, they'd pull it off by themselves, actually. But either way, great teammates to have, and I know that together we're going to finish this up. Either way, whether we get that third place spot or not, in a great position. I'm going to actually move this so that I can actually get it to be more the correct size. And then I gotta let Bailey in. All right, let's get that
There's no
up
way they're
on
gonna force correct.
I lost my line, but I'm getting back to it.
There we go. Now we got Anral going there. I'll get my controls off the screen. But he is making his way out. I believe he is out of the impound zone. So hopefully he is well out of there and that's not going to be an issue anymore. I'm going to go in here and get dressed because I feel naked.
Got a little lost there, but I'm good. I see where I'm supposed to go.
That's fine.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, so I'm going to go catch a tram back to gate 1 and start heading back towards the finish line. But so far, so good. Let's see where Atmo is looking. Right now, I am not sure where they're actually placing us, and I don't know why that's in. All right, so right now, they have us back in 8th place. I'm not sure why they got us back in 8th place. I don't think we're that far back, but we'll see what's going on here. Their leaderboards are always a little bit wonky and hard to trust where and what place anybody is in. I think I did decently on getting into the gate there. I got a good start. I got my pathway through that I wanted to get, and after that, the first leg was a little bit wily and a little bit loose on the back end, but...
Alright, just deep breaths and get through it.
Red is the Ursa Rover.
One thing, well, at some point, hit first person, double check your box position. Make sure it is where you think it is, and they haven't changed it.
Sure looks like
It's
it's
when
where
you have the chance.
We're gonna add a quick source on here.
You're good, good job.
Keep yourself moving, Flex.
Yeah.
A friendly reminder.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I just topped off on food and drink. Now they've updated it.
Yep. It's about
All right, so they actually do have us in first place right now. Awesome. So Anral is killing it, and of course, even if we place first, the best position we can get for the entire series is third. But that will be 2 years consistent in finishing this out in a good position in the top leaderboard. That. All right, so there we go. We got the fact that this is Anril in the Ursa there now, and he is making his way across, and we are currently sitting in first place with Catcom Alpha, following up in second place, followed by Gerbo, the Gnome, Herbie, Shigo the Lucky One, and Kelsar's team of Punch Gnomies coming in third place right now, followed by SPG Racing, and then fifth place LIS Motorsports. The two teams that we have to be most conscious of is going to be the Catcom Alpha and the LYS Motorsports. We can't catch the Punch Gnomies, so it's not going to be very dependent on where they end up. They're going to be ahead of us no matter what. But LYS Motorsports and Catcom are right on our tails or just ahead of us. Catcom's got us by a couple points right now, and LYS Motorsports is only behind us by a few points. So we really need to come ahead of both of those in order to really seal in that third place win. So Anril is going through and making his way across the landscape. This is not an easy course. The terrain here has greatly changed over last year. The rocks are real now. The rocks are actually the biggest hazard. And that's why you saw the line that we took today with the STV, and what you can see with Gravity Cat and Anril here is because it is like being a human pinball machine. You are bouncing off of one rock to the next, and it can bring you a dead stop. With the RC and the STV, the biggest hazard is flipping over because you cannot right yourself. The Ursa at least can right itself with its turret if it's not on a hill. And the Dragonfly, it doesn't go upside down, it just explodes. So, very, very important that the RC as well as the STV did not flip. Now, I did hit that one rock and got spinning, and I did roll over, but thankfully I was able to recover it. Sometimes you can throw your wheel to one side or the other to help the momentum carry you over and back onto your wheels. And probably 85% of the time that works with the STV, but not every time. Of course, now we're seeing Anril come into the pass-through underneath the bridge and making his way over there. And I am still on the tram. Of course, you guys can't see that, but that's fine. I'm trying to get back to gate 1. I don't know what... I think I'm on my way to gate 3. And there goes Anril down the hill, making his way across the quarry.
It's squirrely, but we're good.
Anril is amazing at driving this Ursa. I mean, last year I think I showed up like in third or fourth, and he took that Ursa and he outran everybody in it, and he was more than capable of getting well ahead of everybody that was around him and made up a huge amount of time for us. This year, with a lot more technicality in it and all that, he is doing just as well. And it's a tough race. This is definitely much tougher than it was last year. And only a 1 week turnaround time between the last race and this one. We didn't have the 2 to 3 weeks that we had last year. And we've actually even seen some teams actually drop out before this race for various reasons. But this, from what Atmo was saying, is probably going to be the last year of the Lorville Loop, being the finale for the System 7. So not sure what they're going to come up with for next year. So that, I guess, people will just have to wait and see what they come up with for a finale at that time. Also, don't forget, today is Drake Defense Con, so you can actually check out hauls. We'll be checking it out tomorrow on our stream as we return to our normal content, and we are going to be actually farming the legendary armor with Flex, and join us for that. And we'll also check out the Drake hauls. Because of the race today, we weren't able to do it today, but if you aren't aware, the Drake Ironclad got released in the pledge store today, and I believe it has a holo viewer down on DefenseCon. Both the assault version and the cargo version are there, and definitely a great value as a concept. I actually picked up the assault myself, and I can't wait to see that come in. And Anril is going through one of the toughest parts of this course, weaving in and out of all this debris and garbage and everything. Oh, that's gate 3. I want gate 1.
Right around the planks already, around the post.
What?
Where you got to go up on the wall around the post. Nothing. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I did that.
Nice. Okay.
And of course, you can hear the chatter there between Flex and Anril and Gravity Cat. I'm actually gonna cut my game sound just so you guys can listen on his.
What the? No.
Okay.
And as of right now, 23 minutes into the finals, we still show Amrox Fang in first, followed by Catcom Alpha, then Punch Nomies, followed by SPG Racing and LYS Motorsports. Not sure if that's updated or not, but hopefully they do.
Oh, come on. Don't do that.
And a little bit of a switch around there for Anril.
Deep breath. Do what you know how to do.
There is a lot of decent going on Hurston right now.
You're good. You're
J
chilling.
Scale,
You're
second
almost there.
DNF. Someone just launched the rover down the cliff. Yeah, that is the misconception, that you can just launch this thing, and there is a huge cliff. We found out very early on through practice that really you have to tiptoe over that edge and just slide down. Argo Navies is out. All right. Argo Navies, there was another team which was First Core, was out. Novak Racing is another one that was close on our heels. Right now they're showing as in 12th. Not sure how that's going to stand come towards the end. There's aside from the Cyclone track or Cyclone portion, which is a nightmare, my hats go off to anybody that drives that, especially Gravity Cat for taking it for us. The Cyclone is just a nightmare of rocks, and the steering on the Cyclone right now is absolutely crazy. If you even breathe on it, it wants to do a 360. But the Dragonfly also has the inherent danger of the explosions and some unpredictable behavior as far as getting on and actually just starting it. So we've taken precautions. Everybody has a Dragonfly already up and running and waiting. And it is, you know, sitting there so that they don't have to start it up, because a lot of times the Dragonfly, when you start it up, it'll actually eject you into the planet. Not ideal. So we're going to actually leave it here with Anril going across the desert here, going through the underpass. I got to step... Oh, did I miss gate one again? I think I missed gate one.
Oh, come on.
Nope, gate one coming up. So I'll get off the tram here first. And there goes Anril getting into a little bit wider section with a little bit more maneuverability, but you still got to get the best line through here. And there are still those little rocks that can be a real pain, like those real small ones that just went by his right side. There's actually rocks that are smaller than that, but thankfully there's not too much as far as those pancake rocks that you saw on the STV portion. And Anril is just killing it. Once we actually finish up with Anril's, we'll switch over to Gravity Cat's view. And I almost want to say I think they should have switched the Ursa and the RC portion, because this is definitely much more RC territory versus Ursa. The Ursa may have had a little better luck with all the, you know, moderate density of rocks and all that. The RC would have definitely done better through this area.
Yep, knew you're gonna do that.
You got this, Anril. Come on. And Anril is coming around and looking for... I think he's looking for that gap. Now, that gap was there last year. It was ruled as a viable passageway. And it's basically just an alley between two buildings. And that's this alleyway here that he's going to take. And this is definitely one of the best paths through this. Way to go, Anril, on finding that. All right, so while Anril is going through that, I am going to step away for a quick bio break. We're going to bring the music up for you guys as well, too. And I will be right back.
1 minute. Approximately.
Ah, the hell?
Hey, you're okay.
Jesus,
You're okay.
that's never happened before.
Hey, you were chilling, Andrew.
No pressure.
Right. Same to you, Gravity. You know that line.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And when you get up here, I'll be the guy in the gold undersuit with the blue cyclone.
6th, right?
I'm third cyclone in on the far end.
3rd.
The only blue one here. Oh, I know.
All right, so it sounds like we're getting ready to do the handoff with the Ursa to Gravity Cat. So we are going to go ahead and switch over to Gravity Cat's view.
Turning left. I see your tag.
All right, and there we go. We've got Gravity Cat's view there as he sees Andrew coming up over the ledge and coming over for the handoff. And the handoff
Gravity,
is
you know this
done.
line. Andrew, you're in the
Amazing
lead by a
freaking
long
job,
shot.
Andrew. Awesome
You're
job.
waiting.
Thank you. Good luck to you, Gravity Cat.
Yep, you got this line.
Are we in fucking first?
You by a long shot, bro. Like by a minute.
What the okay.
You dominated, Andrew. Dominated.
All right, and we are back on Gravity Cat's view, and we will update the name tag.
Switch cameras, bro.
And Gravity is making his way through. This is a little bit of the smoother area of this course for Gravity.
Did you call in, Andrew?
Yes, I just posted this one.
All right, so Gravity Cat is off. I will be right back as I get a new drink.
Just now doing the swap, Gravity.
Okay.
All right, you got this, Gravity.
AFK for about 10 seconds.
All right, sorry about the delay, everybody. Had to feed the dogs. Gravity Cat is weaving his way around there. He knows this course really, really well, and we know he can do excellent on this. It is a tough, tough course, though. It is unbelievable the amount of rocks that you run into here. Space Tech, what's going on? Anril found the secret boost button. Anril has a way with an Ursa. I will say that. Good to see you though, Space Tech. I'm sorry I didn't see you in today's race. I know, the reasons and all that. And, definitely just want to say it's always an honor to race with you, sir. And I know Czech Leak's going to be in the Anzia race, so good luck to him this evening. If you're racing in that, good luck to you as well.
You got this, Grab. You ran that part so much, you know every rock there.
Now, last year, they let us go back out to the starting line for people coming across. I wonder if they're going to allow us to do the same this year. I appreciate that, Space Tech. We're trying to kill it. That is for sure. I know if Gravity Cat has any hair, he's probably pulled it out while practicing this course. Because he definitely has put some time in on it, and he's cost him his sanity, or what amount of sanity he had left. I'm just going to run to the starting line. If I don't take a vehicle out, they can't shoot me. I should have plenty of time to just run there. All right, he's making his way up the slope here. The tough thing about these slopes is if you're in a third-person camera angle like this, and once you get on an incline, it can definitely skew your vision with moving the camera around. But it looks like he's got it in a really good position to account for that. The STV, obviously, I could be a little bit closer. It worked out for me that to be a little bit closer in, but on a course like this portion, definitely pays off to have it out further. And he's got to make his way across the flats and the plains here through several quarries. He's trying to get to that building that you see almost dead ahead of him there. And this is where it gets a little bit thicker with even more rocks. And unlike the Ursa, even the smallest little pancake rock or anything like that will affect your momentum. It will stop you dead in your tracks, can flip you 180 and get you disoriented. And then you come into areas like this where it's just a sea of dead ends. You've got to find that path through there, and he does this extremely well. He's got this thing memorized like the back of his hand. Who's that ahead of me?
All right. Turned off their stream. At any point, if you can get a split time, for me, when it gets to my point, it would be very helpful. Either animal or both, either one.
Say that again, sorry?
So whenever he gets the handoff on me, you can give me a split time on how far the next person is. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Let me know the gap.
will do.
All right, and Gravity Cat's making his way through the washout areas here.
Yeah, good idea.
I've got 3 kilometers left till the starting line.
Relax. Just prepare for another practice.
Yep, I'm about to jam out on some music and be waiting for it.
And Gravity, keep doing what you're doing. Doing great.
Yeah, and that's the key thing. Gravity knows the areas where he can afford to slow down to make sure he gets the best line through there, because it does not always pay to just go full throttle max out, because it could definitely nick a rock or something like that. It can flip you. It can knock you way offline and disorient you. And he knows exactly where he has to use speed control to really keep his time down to a minimum and allow him to navigate through all of this. And he's going down into the next wash basin here. Now he's not there yet, but there is a humongous rock quarry that is close to the end of his leg. That is, I drove this course with him last week, and I could not keep heads or tails of where he was going or even how to get through some of these areas. The rock quarry you get into is a massive, massive, deep hole. And I'm sorry, but anybody that falls down into that hole, you are going to spend twice as long as it takes to do this course just to get out of it. And if you fall down into that hole, your run is you're going to fall back to almost dead last place, if not dead last. He's weaving in and out of all these rocks here. And a lot of these rocks are visible, but there are a number of rocks that are hidden behind cactus and the plant life that you may not be able to see. At least in the STV, I definitely couldn't see a number of them. And I had to kind of try and memorize where they were. And even then, you can still get offline and still hit them and come to a dead stop.
Course correction?
In the RC, it's a little bit the same. Of course, it may not be as ill-affected. It may stop him, but it's still an issue. You got to deal with that. And going around these mangroves, he's doing a course correction right now because he knows that he's offline. As you heard him, mention that that's what he was doing.
A little bit too far right.
It looks like that was Anral who ran past me earlier, so.
You got it?
Space Tech, yeah, that's the one big thing with the RC. Not only is it steering absolute hell right now, I mean, the slightest little feather of steering and you can get sideways, but it not as fast as it used to be, and it has no boost, which is immensely detrimental, and it lengthens the time length that it takes to do this course. The boost on the RC was useful in many different ways, from being able to go flat out on a straightaway, and it also was useful to use to help get your back end under control if you started to feel like it was getting loose. The STV also had its share of issues with the 323 patch 322. The speed on the STV is not anywhere where it used to be, which is good and bad. It means that you're less likely to lose control as far as going too fast and less explodey. But the other issue that it had was, again, much like the RC, it's very easy for it to get the back end loose, and just as you saw with my driving, because it happened to me a couple times, it just starts going side to side and it's hard to recover it. Only way to recover is to cut back on the speed and try to, keep it in line.
Popping the SN in the air, please.
And the other thing is with both the RC, well, actually with the RC, the Ursa, and the STV, on some of these bumps or the really heavily bumpy areas, if you start bouncing, and that back end comes up, or the front end is up, or you're all four wheels off, and you lose steering. You could actually, have two wheels on the ground trying to make a correction, and it will not respond because two wheels are up in the air.
Is it in my line?
Which on the RC, I believe Gravity Cat mentioned it lost the four-wheel steering, so that can be super detrimental. Right now, according to the Atmo Esports leaderboards, we have Amrox Fang in first, Punch Nomis in second, Catcom Alpha in third, SPG Racing in fourth, LYS Motorsports in fifth, and Black Hawks back in sixth. And
Atmo just saying your praises, Flex.
What's that?
Oh, I'm listening to Atmo's stream and they were singing your praises and they're looking forward to you doing the grab leg section.
Okay.
yeah, they do really like
Bunch
Flex
of
on the
cars
hover
here at
bike.
the gate. 3 securities have crashed into something. It's right at the gate though.
And of course, friends of the
Probably
channel,
dealing with
Punch
trespassers.
Nomis, we're happy to see Gerbo doing well in this. And our best to Gerbo.
Yeah,
And
as long
I
as
know
the-
he is neck and neck with Blackhawks for first place. Blackhawks being back in sixth place right now. It looks like as long as there's no
Don't worry about
misfortune
it.
that
Right.
Punch Nomis will probably break that 100-point mark that they were aiming for, as well as take the first place for the competition as long as everything goes smooth. And this is the area where there's that giant rock quarry. You see that big hole to the right there? If you fall down in that, there's almost no chance of recovering. It takes forever to work your way out of there. So you have to make sure that you stay up on the upper area so that you don't take yourself out of the race by having to climb out of there. And right now, looking at the Atmo Esports overhead, it looks like we have a decent little lead on the rest of the competition. And not a massive lead, just a decent little lead. It looks like we have Incident, Star Prime Racing, New Life is DNF. So we've got another team that is DNF. I think that makes 3 now. Ludex had like a 10-second lead going into the first switch, and then his Ursa just didn't turn on for 40 seconds. That's what the stream looked like anyways. What did it look like out there? It's tough to say because Annual was already... I think Annual was already out before we realized anything was going on, so...
Pass the package correctly? Didn't necessarily see it, but oh well.
Andrew, did you pass the package correctly?
I can't tell. The Atmo stream went to commercials. So don't worry about it.
Ludex just sat in his Ursa forever on the Atmo stream. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with that. Of course, we all know what happened with Ludex last year. He was on the Dragonfly portion, and something happened where an outside influence came in and shot him off his Dragonfly, unfortunately.
I don't understand why people insist on fucking around.
And I am almost back at the starting line. Gravity Cat's making his way across here, and it does look like we have 3 teams that are DNF. That's Star Prime Racing, Argo Navies, and Firster Court Colonial are all out. And we've got the rankings going. First place, Amarok's Fang. Second place, Punch Nomis. Third place, Catcom Alpha, which actually... Catcom Alpha is running with only 2 drivers today. Actually, Ender Master is running the first, third, and fourth leg of this, so he's doing the STV, the RC, as well as the Dragonfly, and then Circle Worm for Catcom Racing did the Ursa, which Circle Worm, definitely a friend of the channel. We wish him well also. But we do need to be ahead of them in order to secure third place. There's Anrel. And Gravity Cat coming down into the next basin. I ran right past Anrel. Jasko, yes. As of right now, the leaderboards do still have us there.
Who is Zipper in Space? Is he a competitor?
Not that I know of.
I think it's the name that's kind of mixed in.
I recognize the name.
Yeah, I do not recognize that name at all.
Are they partying?
Yes, he's probably security or camera.
Oh, Esbern's Space Tech says he's Atmo crew. Thank you, Space Tech. Ah, that would be why.
Let me know when you're getting out, and we'll give you instructions where I'm standing.
Well, I meant to salute. I meant to salute him, but I flipped him off. Space Tech, you skipped over all of this last year. All right, let's see. There's Endermaster, Gerbo. All right, I think this is going to be Gravity Cat coming up to the gate now and getting ready to switch out with Flex.
Hello, and thank you for contacting EDL Landing Assist.
Good luck to you, Flex. You got this, brother. Just know Gerbo is going to be in second place, followed by Catcom Alpha by not much distance.
They're like 2 minutes out, so.
Is it that far out? Ludix
Yeah.
is back in sixth.
Yes, sir. All right, Gravity, when you drop down, I'm the second to last. Black and red, I'm standing at the edge of it. Just, you can't miss me. I'm in the big fucking heavy armor.
All right, and we are going to switch over to Flex's view. And there we go. We got Flex's view now, as we'll be able to see everything coming in as he gets ready to do the handoff with Gravity Cat. And Flex is on his bike and powered up. Hopefully, fingers crossed, no incidents. He is up. And he's out. He's safely out. All right, so that is awesome. He is on his way. And here is where Flex shines on a hover bike, especially the Dragonfly. There are a lot of dangers here because obviously most anything hits that thing, it can definitely explode. Space Tech, yes, this is for all the marbles. This man actually shines under pressure.
My nerves calm down.
And to be honest with you, if anybody remembers the situation last year with the F-bomb riddled melting of his computer, He literally melted his computer pulling off second place last year as he lost the Discord stream. He lost sound. He was starting to have issues with game files. And then all we heard was basically him trying to keep everything running enough to get across that finish line. That is a moment I won't forget.
Immediately.
All right.
Getting on now.
That's a minute and 20 seconds behind.
All right, and Flex is cutting across the plains here. Again, you still have to watch the poles. You have to watch the barrels. These Dragonflies are the most durable of all the hover bikes, but they're not impervious. There are times where they're very flaky and very fragile, and other times it's like you could run over it with a tonk and nothing will happen to it.
Is getting on, because that's our competition. I am babying it right now. I'm babying it, but I'm flying.
But Flex is making his way through the debris. He knows this line. He's actually done this last year. He did this extremely well. A little bit of difference over last year was the cut going up here was a little bit more to the left last year. But this year he's made adjustments for the terrain changes. And he has checkpoints that he has to go through, which I think one or both of them is going to be a reclaimer straddling a channel that he has to go through. Of course, he has also found the optimum speeds to stay alive because, again, if you just go all out on this Dragonfly, it can very easily pop like a bubble. I mean, literally just explode almost for no reason. And the most dangerous part are the large jumps like this. He's got to time it right so he lands that he doesn't bottom out.
2 minutes, 45 seconds behind. Take your time.
All right, and he's coming up onto the transition into the channelways, I believe. And he's got a little bit of a leeway that he could be a little bit cautious and watch his speed. And knowing Flex, he knows when the time is to go is there and when the time is to kind of just hold back and just survive.
Bottom out points.
Endermaster might have died. He's not moving. Well, he's moving now. I don't know what happened there.
All right, currently right now in the standings, we got Amarok's Fang in first, followed by Punch Nomis, followed by Catcom Alpha, which is Endermaster on that Dragonfly. And he is going to be pushing hard because we are only a couple points behind them. So he is going to be pushing hard to catch up because
other competitors, though.
Anything that we finish above him guarantees that we will pass them for third place. So he has to get ahead of Flex if they want to keep that third place spot. Punch Nomis has us beat. We can't catch up to Punch Nomis. So we're not worried about Gerbo. Gerbo isn't worried about us. And Gerbo is, or no, I'm sorry, not Gerbo. Herbie is driving. And this, actually, I forgot. Herbie is the one that is driving the Dragonfly for the Punch Nomis. Herbie, who you usually see in four-wheeled vehicles, is actually driving this Dragonfly portion. I know he's been doing a lot of practice on the Dragonfly, and he's become very proficient with it. Almost as dangerous as he is with a wheeled vehicle.
I got one more trouble spot, and then I am damn near in the clear.
And Flex is going over again. He is just doing the careful spots and making sure that he stays alive.
Maybe.
Almost 5 minutes behind.
Now, Flex's time for this portion of the course, I think, is just around, I want to say, 10 minutes. This is definitely another heavily populated area here that is very easy to glide into or drift into barrels, poles, and things like that. So he has to kind of play it safe here to make sure that he doesn't hit anything that could bottom him out or make him explode. He's keeping a moderate amount of speed on, but while also knowing he's got a little bit of a lead to where he can kind of hold back a little bit. But knowing Flex at any moment, he knows how to flip it into overdrive.
Competition hits checkpoint 1.
And
it's the first reclaimer.
So he is trying to keep tabs on where the people behind him are and get lap times on people at the different checkpoints. He's doing about half the amount of speed he would usually
Can
do through here,
um,
which
you'll
will
probably finish
hopefully
before then, but keep going.
make sure that he stays alive. He still has to do all the avoidance. We're not out here to set record times. We're out here to finish.
Herbie's coming to the first reclaimer.
All right, so there's the Punch Nomis hitting the first checkpoint.
Where's Ludox?
Way back. Don't even worry about it.
Copy.
Yeah, he's at least 4.5 minutes behind you.
All right, and there goes Flex. He's making his way through this other debris area and barrel area. We just have to stay alive.
Endermaster exploded.
Catcom Alpha, Endermaster has exploded. Catcom Alpha is out of the race,
Copy.
which means that at this point, all we have to do is finish and we will secure that third place position. Flex is making his way up the hills.
Yeah,
Hope-
just take it easy
hoping,
and get to the end.
take it easy. He's got this. He knows this course.
Yep, I just got to get around this turn here, make my jump, and then land my rock drop.
As you can see,
Baby
Flex
through
is
here
just taking his time, which makes sense with the position that we're in. It's not about setting speed records. It's about surviving this race. And there goes...
SPG did not finish.
And he is down, no bottoming out, which is good.
Copy, metal jump is done. I'm going for a drop to rock climb, and then I am fucking almost in the safe.
Herbie's 4 kilometers behind you.
All right, come on, Flex, you got this, brother.
So he's like taking it easy too.
Copy.
We've got to do this climb up here. Flex coming to an almost stop to make sure he doesn't hit into the landscape. Getting over those mounds. Nice, smooth landing. We were having a definite issue. SPG Racing is a DNF, as is Catcom at this point. Space Tech, yeah. Last year exploded on air. It happened to Flex a number of times in practice. He was able to kind of learn his way around what areas were safe and what areas were not. And that way he could, try to avoid that.
Fast.
I want you to win.
But he has worked very hard at making sure he knows how to run this course.
No one is anywhere close to me, right? Because I'm giving up
Nope.
200
Nope.
right now.
Herbie's 4 kilometers back. And nobody else has passed the first checkpoint.
Copy that.
We have 4 DNFs. We got SPG Racing DNF, Catcom's DNF, and actually I think that's a total of 5 now.
Copy that. Hey, I'm just chilling. So what are we gonna do on tomorrow's stream?
You're gonna lead us around to farm legendary armor,
Ah,
Nice.
and we're gonna do those trip mine missions.
Okay. Yeah,
Concentrate
phone.
on driving.
Dark, talk to me about that, please. I'm not asking that for no reason.
Talk about well, you're the one that knows about the missions. I haven't ran them yet.
Well, then talk about something, then.
You got this, man. All right, Flex is coming up the hill, heading towards the final valleys here and everything. And of course, again, we have several DNFs going on through the last part of the races. Ludix is actually back in the third place position now, right behind Punch Nomis, but there is distance between him and Herbie. Herbie
Punch
is
Nomis
even
did not
holding back a
finish.
little bit.
Herbie just exploded.
Herbie exploded, which puts
No.
Blackhawks into second.
Blackhawks would be first, I think.
Yeah, Black Ops wins.
Unless he explodes. But right now, let's just concentrate on us. I don't know how far behind Ludix is from Herbie.
He's way back there.
I
He's
don't
All
care
right.
if he passes me. Shit, that does not matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't care.
All right. So unfortunately, Herbie has been taken out of the race. Right now, Ludix looks like as long as he finishes or explodes after the point of which Herbie exploded, he may have the first place locked in.
Yeah,
of course, we are fighting for the third place position, which all we have to do is finish with Catcom's explosion. All we have to do is finish.
Watch that zone of impound.
And we will. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we have other teams that if we don't finish and don't win, that can beat us.
Yep, that's why I want you to concentrate on your driving.
Oh, I am, but my nerves are really like they were. Now I'm chilling.
Cool.
Yep.
Chill.
Just another day of practice.
Well,
Start
I'm gonna buy you a beer hat that holds 2 cans of beer so you can wear it while you race.
Nice.
And we'll get bottles of Jim Beam to put in there for you. And the good, or how about some Johnny Walker Red?
Hey, Walker's the shit.
I'd offer you Johnny Walker Black, but I don't earn that much off streams.
Right.
I can afford the red. How's that?
That sounds good.
Could be worse. I could give you the green.
Green.
I think the green's the cheapest one, or the blue. I'm not sure which.
I think it's the green.
All right, this is Flex coming up on the entryway into the finish line. He is going to be coming through here very soon. And here comes Papa Freedom ahead of him. And he is coming up on the opening. And here he comes. And Flex has secured first place for the System 7.
Man, what the fuck? How did we do that?
No.
Damn it.
Oh, and he blew up at the starting
Wonderful job, everyone.
line.
Oh,
I did it intentionally.
I figured you did. All right, so Flex has secured the first place finish for the Lorville Loop in the System 7. I think we're the only spectators here. Gravity Cat's not here, but Flex has secured that position. Congratulations, Flex, and great sense of judgment and everything. That is awesome. And thank you to all of you guys, Anro, Gravity Cat, and Flex, for an amazing season and an awesome job that you guys did and helping pull this off. It wouldn't have been possible without any of you. Oh, and now Flex has put on his legendary armor to celebrate. Show off that armor, Flex. Show him in first person or third person. Tell him about it. Do the catwalk.
All right, so with this armor, you can add, to see if I have ammo, you can add 16 pieces of ammo. And I don't have any grenades. But you can add 8 grenades, and I think they took it off, but you could add 6 med pins before now. They fixed it.
oh.
So that is the armor that we're going to farm on tomorrow night's stream.
All right, if they want to do an interview, you got to do it because I got to go.
All right, not a
every other
problem.
race I got to attend, so
Get out of here, man.
good race, everybody.
Good luck.
Good one, and thank you, Flex.
Great
Yep.
job.
All right, so we will go back to the standard stream. Let's go back up to the tournament chat. Let me kill that and make sure we're in Atmo. Let's go ahead up and go to the tournament lounge.
Great race. Great, guys.
C'ho la visuale dall'altro, non te lo posso.
Okay, lo veo.
All right, so we're gonna hang out in the tourney chat here. Actually, I'll probably mute the Discord channel here just so that you don't have to hear all the chatter. But get ready for the interview. Hey, Flexa had somewhere else he had to be, so unfortunately he won't be able to interview. Either myself, Anril, or Gravity Cat will do it. We'll decide between us, but I think they were only interested in interview of the overall winner, which would have been Luddix if he finishes. Currently, right now, he shows us in second place, not having crossed the finish line yet. It looks like they may be following him now on the Atmo stream. So we'll have to see if he crosses that line. It looks like we had another DNF. Isotope exploded. And also Team Garden Racing has exploded on the Dragonfly. Again, the Dragonflies are very dangerous vehicles. And we got, looks like Luddix coming across, making his way up those valleys to get to the gate. Looks like he's coming through the gate here momentarily. And he is, looks like he is going to finish, which means that he will take the overall winner of the System 7, with second place probably most likely being taken by Punch Nomies, and third place by Amarox Fang. All right, so right now they are going back, and it looks like they're picking up on LYS Motorsports now. As of right now, it looks like there's going to be 7 teams that may finish. We have 7 teams that did not finish and 2 that did not show. And last year there were only 4 teams that we just lost another team, so we're down to 6 teams that may finish. Last year there were only 4 total teams that actually did finish here. So it looks like LYS Motorsports is trying to come over those valleyways, and we'll see. Oh, he is. Oh, another explosion. Which team was that? Which team was that? All right, so that was looks like that was AAWA Drunken Turtles. So now we are down to 5 teams. We almost have the same attrition rate as last year. We're only 1 additional team over what finished last year. All right, so let's see. Now it looks like they may still be... All right. Looks like they may be following LYS now. I'm not sure. But getting into heavy debris area, we're going to see what happens here. Okay, so that is JScript, and I believe JScript may be... Oh, they're doing a replay of the explosion now. Yeah, and they're replaying that AAWA Drunken Turtles explosion. They just came over a hill, got nose down, scraped the nose of the Dragonfly across the ground, toppled over, and it was over. All right, so who are we looking at here? There was a healthy gap between where we were sitting and even Punch Nomies and Luddick. So we put up some good times. It sounds like one of the teams is just hitting gate 6 to do the Dragonfly, and it sounds like it despawned. LYS Motorsports still not having crossed the finish line. So definitely a vast distance in between each of the positions, especially when we only have 5 teams left, and one of them is just hitting gate 6, which is the beginning of the Dragonfly portion. But we've got one team here. This may be LYS Motorsports that is coming up towards the finish gate here. Trying to see if I can pick up on his tag and see who it is. Can't tell quite yet. But they're... Oh, here we go. It is J-Script from LYS Motorsports. And J-Script passes through and is in the 3rd place position. Of course, they were one of the ones that were close on our tails. But with Flex and Anroll and Gravity Cat pulling off some excellent runs, we have secured that 3rd place spot. Unofficially, until Atmo announces it officially. Uphill Jordy is still out on the RC portion, so actually... Yeah, we may not even have the 4th place team at the, or 4th place team may have just left the gate 6. So we still have somebody out there. Brahms is on camera and he is viewing, looks like what might be Novak Racing, still on the RC portion. And it looks like they may pass on an interview with Luddix. With all due respect, Luddix asked that he not be interviewed, and I would say that's definitely his call, and it's nice to see that Atmo is respecting that. Some people just don't like to do interviews, but we do want to congratulate Luddix on a great series, a great race, and it's always a pleasure to race against fellow competitors. And we are going to be looking at some other racing events with some other organizations. We're actually looking at participating in a couple of races for ANZIA, as well as some other groups that are out there. We will definitely be looking to get into the Mountains of Mayhem. I know Flex is going to go check out a race of theirs this evening, which is why he had to depart, a hover bike race. So we're going to be looking into those. So we'll have some one-off racing competitions that we'll be joining from here or there. So always feel free to join us for those. And it looks like whoever is on that Dragonfly got dead stopped. But I will say, for the most part, the racing community, whether it be here on Atmo Esports, ANZIA, or any of the other race teams, SPG, it is a great community. If you get an opportunity and you enjoy racing to get into any of these events, or you're looking to find out how to get into these events, hit us up on the Discord. We're happy to get you in touch with anybody that you need to if you want to participate in these race events. And we'll also, if we're entering an event and you want to join in, we are looking for people to join us for additional teams on the ANZIA race circuit when we decide to do those. So feel free to get into the Discord. We welcome everybody. You don't have to be a member of the... Oh, we just had another Dragonfly go out. I'm not sure what team that is. That may be Wildcard or Novak. They're the only other 2 teams out there. But definitely feel free to get in Discord. Casual gameplay, anti-piracy, as well as racing. And you can always feel free to join in on those events, even if you're not in the org. So that looks like that was Wildcard Racing, Gilly22, who exploded on that hover bike. Which means that only Novak Racing remains on the course. And I believe they may have been the ones that had just, were still working on the RC portion. I don't know if they made it over to, oh yeah, it looks like they may be on the Dragonfly now, having just left gate 6. Yeah, I did see them hit the light post. All right, so while they are actually filming this, I'm going to send over to some clips and some music for you guys, and we will be right back. With the exception of the Star Kit and armor that is for sale on the store now.
Right.
What the? I am now in your Valkyrie.
What?
I was running across the surface of Yella, and then a big orange flash came down on me, and now I am inside your Valkyrie.
Oh my god. Sounds kind of sexy.
Prestige, I think, tried to ram me with it and only succeeded in picking me up. And this thing is hurtful.
Shouldn't be ramming the streamer.
Louis says it's the smoothest kidnapping he's ever seen. It's the hacking chip, yeah.
What about that? You want the ice picket?
Oh my god.
It just stuck on the scaffold. I think I'm in play. Faster than the Ripper.
Louis says it sounds like he needs to get on and collect some bounties.
It's more expensive too.
I think Louis wants to come after us. Oh, yeah, oh my god.
We you know.
Prywo.
Ice pick.
I got targeting.
Still use it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't think it'd go that far.
I didn't think you pretty much one-shot that puppy. Holy crap.
Yeah, you should shot pretty much everything in one shot.
I sent you $2 million to rebuy everything you lost, including your ship. Oh no, you'll still have your ship. You just gotta claim it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's cutting it a little close.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Well, you had a chance to come back in backspace. You can still get on the server, but you're not going to be on the 890 anymore. Getting unruly.
Alright, I'm gonna stage 20 off of our target when you want to get there.
Haley, don't hit the quantum. The heck? Haley hit the quantum.
Yo, nice shot!
Wow.
Oh yeah! Oh, there goes a there.
Oh, that's good. If there's ever a ship you do want to try out, you can try. What's going on?
I'll even give you some free shots at it. I guess I did.
Can't tell what it is from low.
Whoa! Ah!
Well, that's one way to do it.
I think that was Flex.
Who just crashed into me?
Oh, here's another turret. Moab away. And he hit it. And he killed himself. He hit it. It destroyed him too, but it took a hell of a dent out of that thing. What the hell? What the hell just happened? Oh, yeah. It's like C to pull the key out. What the hell? Who's shooting? Who just shot me? They just killed me and Louie. Well, yeah, they're about to have a crime stat.
Are you here at SCOTUS? Because I still can't see you.
The new system.
Oh, come on. No, no,
Yeah,
no,
there's
no,
no
no,
real
no.
market for Quantum, though.
No, no. All right, so we are back. Now, for any of those that are interested in catching the Anzia race, check it out. Big Flex is actually going to be streaming it here on Twitch. And if you want to check out his channel, let me get you a link to it. And he will be streaming that race so you can check out an Anzia event. Let me find it here. All right, and you can catch Flex's stream here on Twitch at that address there. Check it out. It starts in about 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. He's going to start streaming, and you'll be able to catch that Anzia race. Again, it is going to be a pulse. They will be racing a pulse around different areas. I think, I forget what area, but he is going to be in that race doing that. So please show some support. Give Twitch chance with Big Flex and give him a follow, support him over there because he's a huge part of our organization. We appreciate everything that he does. And if one thing is a given, and that is that Flex provides for excitement on hover bikes, that is a for sure thing there. You'll definitely have a great time. All right, so they are looking for people to interview. I said that we will. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just quiet the music here just in case they do want us to pop in for an interview. You know, I give it to all these racers. These courses are not easy at all, and definitely takes talent to be able to go through and do these things. So definitely highly recommend, if you enjoy racing, give it a chance and give it a try. We'll see what's going on
Thanks,
here.
guys, for the nice season. See you next year. Bye.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it seems a lot of people are actually calling it a night from the Discord chat here. So we'll see what they decide to do.
You want me to send Dark out to green room too?
What's that, Big M?
I'm gonna send you to green room, Dark Hour.
Okay.
I got your link. Should I input my name or is it fine?
Put your name.
All right, so we are just sitting here in the green room waiting to see.
Okay, J-Script, can you hear the casters currently?
I do hear the comms and everything on the website you gave me.
You do?
I hear everything. Yeah, I had to mute my my stream for hearing everything.
Yeah, yeah.
So
to mute a couple of bits.
we are just waiting to see how they're going to do
In a
this.
second, and it will all go for that.
Cool. Thank you, man.
If you can just talk for me quickly.
Talk what? Sorry, because the sound is like,
your microphone is not coming through on our software.
No, I muted myself. Now it's good. Should be good.
Okay, perfect. All right, they will call you up in a second, and I will. It'll all be done. So just listen out.
All right.
All right, so it looks like they're going to talk to J-Script first. They got Herbie in the green room, so he's going to be doing an interview. We will do our interview, and then we will be calling it for a night there. But after that, you can catch us every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, where this Sunday we are going to be checking out Drake Defense Con and then going out to farm that legendary armor. And then we will also be going out to do the trip mine missions. Hanselhoff, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Appreciate you being here, and thank you for the support. I can't broadcast the Atmo broadcast since they're live right now. But you can catch the interviews are going currently by going to Atmo Esports. Of course, once I get on there, I will go ahead and unmute the Discord here so you guys can hear the interview. Of course, the commentators for System 7 and Atmo Esports right now are Meyer and Croncy. Of course, both great streamers. Definitely check them out on Twitch as well and give them a follow. You'll love their content. I think they left me all out here by myself. Oh, there's J-Script and Ludix. I think Anro and Gravity Cat left me out here, though. I think Gravity Cat stayed inside. And of course, System 7 is a 7-race series plus a qualifier. It'll be, March? They should start up next year. Of course, shortly after this, we're going to have the Great Cat Social, which generally we all enter. It's a solo race. Not sure what the vehicle is going to be this year. Of course, Gravity Cat was the champion last year. Gravity Cat actually took the Gray Cat Social and earned himself a first place for that. So definitely well worth the watch. He did an excellent job last year on the Gray Cat Social. And then coming in January, we got the Daymar Rally, which we'll definitely be participating in. We love the Daymar Rally. We've done it 3 years in a row now, going into our 4th year. So definitely going to be something that we're definitely looking forward to. But also really curious and want to catch some of these other racing leagues that are out there and check those out. But of course, we're just waiting now. And then once we're all set with this last portion here, we'll be calling it a night. But again, I want to say thank you to everybody out there. All the people from Amarok's Fang, H3, J-Scale, Lawn Dart, Gray Eagle, and of course, Anrol, Flex, and Gravity Cat for all the support and all the time that was put into do these races, and definitely our performance, especially today, would not be capable of being achieved if it wasn't for all those extra people behind the scenes that definitely helped us out in learning routes, flying over, ferrying us from one point to another for practice. So it is greatly appreciated, and this win is more earned through an entire team than just myself or the 4 people who drive. Everybody in the org pulled together to actually make this happen for us. So my thanks and appreciation to everybody out there that chipped in and helped us out. And of course, the people that watch and view and put up with all the practices on stream with little excitement, other than me maybe running myself over. You guys watching definitely make this possible for us as well, too. What's up, AZ Bear? Great to see you. Harafni, long time no talk. Hope you're doing well. I'm just going to kick the music back on. I think after this, I'm also going to be drinking some beers. Circo Worm, great to see you. Thank you. We appreciate that. And it was an honor, as always, to race with you and Endermaster. And you guys are some very tough competitors, and always great to race alongside you guys. And we always appreciate the kudos and the support. And anytime you guys want to get into a race, let us know. Actually, we're looking at some of the Anzia stuff too. So if you're not familiar with it, check out Anzia. They got a lot of great events. Flex is actually going to race in the hoverbike one this evening. Yeah, they got a death race coming up June 22nd, which is Mountains of Mayhem. It looks like it's going to be a blast. Oh, STV Vibes, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. And appreciate you being here. Yeah, I feel your pain, Circle Worm. I exploded on Wipeout. Anrol had the explosion on the PTV track. That's the tough part about it. I can't blame RNG for mine because I actually had a collision, I think, with Engelref. But, well, actually more I landed on him when he went under me and I was up in the air. But Anrol had the RNG explosion on PTV, unfortunately. But yeah, you and Endomaster are definitely some very tough and very talented competitors.
Thank
That
you
is
very
for
much,
sure.
Script, if you can disconnect from that.
Done.
Thank you. And Dark Hour, I am sending you a link.
All right.
I see I've done this with you before.
Yeah, last year we did it. Hey, Herbie, I got to say to you, Herbie, man, great race.
Yeah, good race, mate. You guys killed it.
It was
Hey,
intense indeed.
we're just trying to live up to your example, man.
Oh, cheers, mate. I'm pretty bummed at the moment still with that. I don't know what happened to my bike. It just, yeah, so out of my control at that point.
Yeah. All right. So I have a black screen with a red box. Nope. It checks. Yeah, I do have microphone and camera permissions turned on for it, but it's not listing any in the settings. Yeah. Let me copy this here and let's try Edge. Thank you. Definitely. All right, allow. All right, so
N64, and
oh,
yeah,
I
like
can
I
see
still
and
have those
hear
memories.
them.
I
I
remember all
don't
the
know if
kids
it's
who was
picking
there
up.
with
It
me.
doesn't
You
look
know,
like
like
it's
Winter
picking up my
Stays on and
camera
all
though.
that. It was yeah, it's a really cool thing that Avenger Squadron and Atmo are putting together, and I can't wait to watch it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Here
great
I am
fun.
talking
I'm gonna
now.
be doing the like play-by-play for that in 2 weeks' time, which is gonna be interesting.
Okay,
So
works for me.
I get to talk about what's happening while it's happening.
Yep.
And then other people can talk about what actually happened. I just get to say all the things exploded, which is my favorite thing to do. And then, of course, once again, guys, in a week's time, we have Equinox. Make sure you guys go and check that out. I'm going to try to do this again. It is eqnxsc.com.
It is a dyslexic nightmare, but it's
Yes!
also a
Got it
premier
all right.
sponsor. Yeah, eqnxsc.com. That is, of course, the event happening in Columbus, Ohio on the 1st of June in just a little while's time, just over a week. And yeah, it is a purely citizen-driven, not-for-profit Star Citizen convention with devs and content creators, and not just the kind that yap like Croncy and I, but ones who actually make things. You know, like JRDF are going to be there.
Yep.
You know, sure if Chris Harrow, the Xi'an like writer, is going to be there, but maybe perhaps Britton Watkins might be, who made the language. It's going to be an awesome time. If you've seen the trailers, it only gives you a small idea of what's to come. You can check out their website that Croncy said. You can follow that link in chat that somebody's going to put in there as well. Follow it through. Check out the schedule. They've got a lot of things happening both there at the convention, but also streamed for everybody else to watch. Check it out. That's Equinox at equinoxsc.com.
Alrighty, let's head on to our next interview with Dark Hour from Amarok's Fang, our first place winners today and our third place championship across the series. Let's talk to him.
What's going on, guys?
Dark Hour, how are you doing? How do you feel? And how does your team feel?
We're pretty elated. Actually, felt so well he had to run to go get race. But yeah, I mean, we are excited.
Yeah, no, fantastic.
Yeah.
You guys had an absolutely fantastic performance today. You guys were coming into race number 7 in 4th place. How? What did you guys do? How did you feel coming into today?
I think we felt pretty strong with the amount of practice that we got in, and had a little bit of a couple of there. You know, after the PT track, we were about the same. We had the 6, which but those things happen, and we just focused on practicing this, and actually members of the org actually find the best lines and really get our times down at a chance at least make a couple.
So with this most recent race that we just had, race 7, obviously every single one of you guys were, did a length of the track. So I guess it meant you had time to just learn one of these these paths using the STV. I guess I have a two-part question for you. Like, first of all, why did you choose the STV? And also, like, how did you find the track, man?
Well, the track was definitely much different from last year. Last year's the rock population much more massive. There were a lot fewer path. As far as uh, driver per link, it definitely benefits because focus on section, but it really comes down to person focusing. Gravity Cat is master with the RC. Enroll can drive that Ursa. Flex is a madman on hover bike, and I can handle it well. But it's really just use each person for what they're strongest at and put the spot to.
It was super cool to see,
Yeah,
dude.
no.
Yeah, like you all playing to your strengths. Like it's what I love to see. Like each vehicle has its own character. And hey, the best racers in the game are all like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna be good at the STV, I'm gonna be at the Dragonfly, and you get to choose and I guess put your money where your mouth is too. It was such a good race all the way through.
Oh yeah, it was a lesson we learned last year. Last year, I think we drivers ever.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It sounds like we might be having some technical issues at the moment with
Ooh.
no sound. But the important thing is that myself and Maya heard all of those answers, and we're the only
That's
people
right.
here, so that's okay.
It's the power of the beard.
Just for this.
That's right.
Definitely, definitely. No, I must have mentioned the stream, and that's why it died. That's the only.
That's right.
That's the only way.
The true commentator's curse, true to form. Even now, do we have sound? I think we have sound now. It's been fixed. All right. So yeah, I guess we could run through that question
Audio
one
back?
more time,
Awesome.
perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, I just asked Dakar, how they felt about the track. I mean, obviously there were 4 different vehicles to choose. Why did they choose the STV? And how did they find the track? Would you like to summarize?
Yeah, I mean, basically, as I mentioned, the track is much last year, much tougher. Rock population vastly not as and basically being able to navigate that and taking the time and the org helping out help us find those lines there, but really also taking each on their strongest flex with Dragonfly because flies like a madman out. Gravity Cat is a is that's that I can't even see it. I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, hell yeah. We might just go with one more question.
Yeah.
Which is there anything you would like to say to the community, to the other races, to anyone at all, anywhere?
Well, definitely to the other racers, you guys all have my respect because this is only our second AMR, and this takes a lot of talent and a lot of dedication practice. They're masters at rights, and I think they all did an amazing job, no matter what faced. I would especially want to say thanks to Gravity Cat, Roll, and Flex for their driving and their push. Everybody on the team, as well as everybody else in our org, H, Lawn Dark, Gray Eagle, who all helped us races and practiced. And to the community, our own stream and our own gameplay wouldn't mean Atmo was. My hats off to Atmo and the what it takes to always create.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Dark Hour. And once again, congratulations for getting yourselves back into the top 3, into the championships again, qualifying again next year. So it's awesome to see you guys. Yeah, we can't wait to see you guys next year again.
Thank you, Croncy and Meyer. Thank you guys for the great commentary and hosting. We appreciate you guys being there.
It's been a pleasure.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Thanks very much, mate.
Have a good one.
Alrighty, so we will get our last interview ready. Sorry about the audio issues we had there, guys.
Thank you very much, Dark Hour.
Not a problem. I appreciate it.
And the link over to Herbie.
Deacon, thanks for all you do, my man.
Thank you very much. It was great seeing you there.
Yep. Gravity Cat, you're the only one left here.
I know it.
I'm going to head over to our channel.
Okay.
Can I drink now?
Yes.
I think we earned.
So the audio crashed on their stream, and O commented saying,
I did
Dark
see
Hour
some
crashing
people
into
in
audio
chat
cables.
say, like,
One.
oh, people are going to pay me to say other
On the
teammates'
Atmos?
names. Like other teammates'
Yeah.
names. To
He doesn't miss any
essentially cause
counts.
the destruction. So who knows? There may be some
Yeah,
interesting
they told me
developments
that
in the racing
audio
series
crash.
next year.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it's been a fantastic series.
Yeah,
We're
so
gonna
nice
fluff a
work
little
out
bit
there.
more,
Good job.
guys. Or
Oh,
fuff.
good work to you too, man. You
Faff.
Fluff, faff,
You guys have
faff
the fun
about.
part.
That's
I
the
got
one.
to eat.
We're gonna faff about a little bit more while we get our last interview ready.
Go
We're
get a
with
drink and
Herbie from
relax.
Team Punch.
Oh,
Nannies.
yeah, I'm
Another massive story this year.
feeling the
Able
Make
to
sure you
once
take
again
some
solidify themselves in
time
the
and
top
rest
3
and
just
go build a
barely,
car or something.
barely
Will do,
not
yeah.
hold on to
Yeah.
first place.
Thanks,
after
Talk to you later.
Cat, for
a very,
everything.
very rough
Yep.
race
Okay.
6,
Thank you.
and then a
Bye.
super unfortunate ending to race number 7. But an amazing team nonetheless. So gonna be interesting to hear them in a sec. Apparently, someone's asking what my opinions are on the 890J. That is a very specific question, and I don't know why. My opinion is, if I was gonna race it, wouldn't be my first choice.
I'm sure you could tweak it out, maybe. I mean, like, every ship for a job, right? You can make a 890 jumper racer of sorts, once.
I think the trick is to have the racetrack be shorter than the 890, and then you just start and you win. Easy dubs.
Talk about drag racing,
Dragging the ship, yeah.
Yep.
I'll ask you a little bit as well, Maya. We talked a little bit about Invictus earlier today. Maybe just a quick one. Have you seen and are you keen on the Firebird?
The Firebird.
Actually, don't answer that. We're ready.
Okay. Forget the Firebird. It's time for Herbie.
No one will ever know what Maya's opinions are on the Firebird, ever. We're going to talk to Herbie, guys. Once again, Herbie from Team Punch Nomies.
Yeah, that's...
Hello,
Yo,
can you hear us?
Herbie.
Yeah, all right. How's it going?
Fantastic. Though I feel like it may not be the same sentiments over there at Team Punch Nomies. You guys came into today. Well, you guys came into round number 6 in first place, and a very unfortunate finish on race number 6. And then you came in today, very strong goal, very strong performance, but just barely missed out on locking up the back-to-back. How do you guys feel?
Oh, well, the team was doing so good, so I'm pretty bummed at the moment because I feel I kind of let them down a bit. But yeah, it's just the bike started doing some strange things. Got damaged. Felt like it was on a runaway train effect. So there was just little I could do at that point. So I'm
Yeah.
a little bit bummed, but we'll have to see what we can do next year, I guess.
Yeah, commiserations, bud. I mean, like, there's always next year, as you say, and you guys like do dominate the racetrack. What you guys did at the Beacon race, and obviously your rise in the System 7 has been nothing short of meteoric. You know, save for these unfortunate events that happened. But yours wasn't the only Dragonfly that have that really. I mean, again, I call it an interesting mishap or whatever. But yeah, I guess it is what it is for the state of 3.2 or
Yeah,
1. But
can
yeah,
happen when a game.
yeah, true. And
we just got to keep
yeah,
rolling
we take
with
it
it and on to the next one.
exactly. Yeah, but I suppose bugs aside and heartbreak and all that, obviously, again, you said take it in your stride, but all that aside, with the System 7, all the racetracks and stuff, do you have like any favorite moments? Because I have mine for you already, and I think I already called it out. But what do you feel? I mean, like, what's yours?
That Gerbo's race was really good. He bloody smashed it on that.
Yep.
Blew everyone away. Was dominating. So that was probably my best moment for the team. And then my own personal moments was probably the Snake Pit. That one was a lot of fun. No, BTR was
Snake Pit was
good fun
great
as well. So, but Snake Pit, I was at home there with the RC. So on the low gravity RC, that's where I'm good. The jumps.
Yep. For sure. Well, there's still obviously something to celebrate. It's just we've been celebrating it for like 3 races, which is that you did get back into top 3.
Future of this, and I can't wait to see what you guys do next.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Hopefully things get a lot better, more stable, and we can get a lot more fair of a.
There we go. All right. So I about that. We're actually back now after the. That's where night. Everybody gonna head over to Flex's. Yeah, definitely check out the link. Flex's Anzia Racing, and we are gonna call it for a night here. But I want to thank everybody for joining, and thank you for all the support out there. We appreciate you guys being here, and go check out Flex here, Twitch, the chat, Big Flex. And we will hopefully see you guys all here on Sunday for regular Star Citizen stuff. Farm the legendary armor, as well as we are out and do again to everybody for all that you do.